What's good, YouTube? It's your man BT Tech Life. As you can see, we got the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL on deck. And this thing just got a very big update. Now, actually, guys, I'm on beta with this device. And I got Android 16 QPR2 Beta 1. Now, as far as this update go, guys, it's a lot of previews of some features that we're going to get in future Pixel feature drops. Now, this feature drop may not come for a few months, but we can definitely check out these previews on this beta software. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, so I checked for a software update yesterday and I got one. So, like I said, this is Android 16 QPR2 Beta 1. Now, let me show y'all what exactly what came through. Now, this is the update I received exactly right here. As you can see, like I said, QPR2 Beta 1. And definitely a preview is a lot of things in the software that's giving us little Easter eggs about what's coming up next and the next Pixel feature drop, which is one of the dopest things about these Pixel devices, right, guys? And we want devices that's going to get updated in a way where it feel like we gaining more features. I feel like that's one of the dopest things about Google software outside of fluidity. Now, I did take it to 9 to 5 Google to learn a little bit more about this update, but then I did some of my own investigation. So if you go to 9 to 5 Google, it talks about update things of that nature, and it's going to be some things that they seen and they pointed out. More edge-to-edge settings app, so you get a more less bezel look and more of edge to edge, the actual settings taking up the whole display instead of having like a little black bar on the outside. You're getting expanded dark theme, so we're gonna see what that's about. You're getting a 90-10 split. Now, as you can see, you get a 90-10 split. When you actually multitasking with two apps, you could get like that 90-10 where you got almost completely one whole app and then just 10% of another app. So that's pretty dope if you was looking for that. M3 expressive for restored user widgets. So just, of course, a lot of things are changing in the interface because of this expressive UI stuff that's going on, and I think it's dope. So we getting a version of screensaver that's going to be better than low light mode, modes I normally don't use, honestly. You getting more in-depth parental controls. Always on display page now has an accompanying graphic. So it's going to be some changes, guys. Now, I done went through some things and actually went through the internet, and I've actually noticed some differences myself. Okay, guys, so first thing I noticed, actually, like if I click on the widget now and hold it to get that little menu about the widget, you actually got a dedicated remove button now. So we got the remove button here. Not a big deal, but that's just something I noticed when I updated. Now it says remove. So now if you go to widgets, we got two categories. You got featured widgets, and then you can also just go to browse, and that's how you see your regular widgets, which you would normally see. So they added featured widgets. So hopefully, there's only 3 widgets here. So hopefully they got some dope stuff coming under featured widget. Also now under wallpaper and style, guys, when we go to actual wallpaper and style and we go to our icons, the icons now, they doing it a little different. When we go to theme icons to get the icons to match, they're gonna have default icons. We got minimal icons, which is basically my themed icons, but now it's going to be a category called create. So you can hit create, and right now the app isn't installed. So this should be something that's coming in the feature, actually being able to create some type of icon or something of that nature, which should be dope. Or maybe it's going to help us fix the icons that don't actually match when we put them under minimal icons. But that's something that's coming in the future. As you can see, it's going to be a category called create. And right now, if you click on it, it says app isn't installed. So it should be some type of icon app on the way. That should be dope for some customization. Now, under color palette, depending on what color your wallpaper is or how many colors, it's going to be more options. I just have a black wallpaper right now, so it's not a lot of options, but depending on how colorful your wallpaper is, you're going to have more options. It's going to come up with more combinations, and then you can always just go to other colors and I'm not sure if it's more on here or not. It do look like it's a bigger selection right here, but more colors is what I'm noticing under color palette. Now, this is one of the biggest features that I noticed right here, guys. We actually getting widgets back on the lock screen. So I'm swipe over. I added some widgets, guys. Widgets back on the lock screen, and I add through some widgets on here just to show y'all. But this is the lock screen. We got lock screen widgets actually coming back. But as you can see, you can go to add widgets, and as you can see, you got feature widgets again, and then you can go to browse widgets to add these widgets to your lock screen. So widgets are back on the lock screen. That's kind of a big thing. I know we had that before. A lot of people was missing that and noticing that and saying that we was getting too simple with the lock screen. So Google is putting widgets back on the lock screen and Android 16. Now, I just wanted to show y'all, since I showed y'all the widgets on the lock screen, you have to enable widgets on the lock screen. So I just went to menu, search lock screen, 2 words. And if you look, you can just pull up lock screen, and here it is. You can enable widgets on lock screen. So those are the things I wanted to show y'all, guys. I've been on Android 16 beta for a while, and it's definitely not too bad. It seems pretty stable, but I warn you, if you try it, it's definitely a beta. So if you got your Pixel as your main device, or just, you need everything on your Pixel to function how it's supposed to, even though everything on my Pixel is functioning how it's supposed to, I would hate for somebody to jump on a beta because I was like, oh, jump on the beta and they have an issue, especially when they're trying to do something important. But definitely, we got some nice features coming in the next Pixel feature drop. I hope y'all like this preview. Again, this is Android 16 QPR2 Beta 1. It's your boy BG Tech Life. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.